Like most guys in the game, up and down, some good things and some typical things for first game live bullets. Kind of like a few weeks ago, we had our first day at pads. Some guys kind of abandoned some technique and fundamentals because it was their first time to go live, full speed, all the way to finish. So which is typical first game stuff. Some good things and some things we got to continue to keep harping on and grinding on.
What are the most important qualities that you're looking for when you decide who the left guard's going to be?
Consistency.
What, the second half, Volson, what did you think of his first shot?
Rookie in his first game, you know, up and down. He plays hard, there's no question there, but he's got to be more of a technician, you know what I'm saying? Play faster with his hands and feet. Typical first game stuff.
Cordell getting the chance to rep with the ones, was that planned or was that due to Jackson getting dinged or just trying to evaluate him with the one group?
A little bit of both, So we're just evaluating everybody and still seeing who's the guy that's going to, you know, take that job.
When it comes to evaluating that, how important would it be to see Cordell against a first team type of group to make a real decision? Would you need to see that?
Well, he's going against a first team group every day in practice.
Yeah,
when he's with the ones.
Would that matter? Or
I mean, it's impossible to predict because a lot of teams don't play their guys. So that's just the nature of the new NFL with the way the preseason works out.
Do you put a lot of stock into preseason performance from offensive linemen?
I mean, yes and no. It depends. I mean, I think last year we had 0 sacks in the preseason. So you tell me. I've been 0-4 in the preseason as a player in this league and gone on to go to Super Bowls and whatnot. So that's really, you're evaluating individuals, not collectively. It's a whole combination of all the above. But it's, yeah, you want to win. Yeah, you want to have success as a group and all that good stuff. But, you know, preseason's unique. Just leave it at that.
Everybody kind of goes, in this day and age, everybody goes nuts at any slightest move, personnel move, but this is kind of how far off of you from making a decision here. Today was just a day in the life, right?
Yeah, it's just Groundhog Day. We're just working. I don't know what the day is. It's just another day in camp. We're just working on our stuff, and I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's the nature of today's reality TV. The NFL's become one big giant reality TV show. I guess that's good for the fans and for everyone involved in the league, for all the trimmings that come along with that. But at the same time, it's going to be a huge distraction too. So
I mean, I guess the reality of this thing is it's a competition. I mean, it's not going to be decided.
No, everything's a competition. Absolutely, it's a competition. Every day is a competition. Those guys understand that. They were told that on a daily basis. They compete. Everything they do isn't being evaluated, and that's just the nature of the NFL. Every team's saying the same thing to all their young guys trying to earn jobs. So that's nothing unique to the Bengals.
I watched Lyle Collins. I know he wasn't practicing today, but he seemed to be giving Cordell Volson some pointers, talked to him for multiple minutes on this field and then after practice as well. How valuable is that to have veterans like that to help a rookie?
It's fantastic. I mean, LC's been doing that to all the guys. He's been with me for a few years, and he knows the things that we're trying to work on. He's a guy that's mastered a lot of those skill sets. So he's just always sharing information. It's fantastic to have veterans like that who want to work with guys and share. He's not selfish in that regard. He's a good leader in that regard. So it's absolutely valuable to have that guy.
Did he have a physical setback, or was today just a planned kind of day off as you kind of try to get him in, ramp him up, ramp him back a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it was planned, but, you know, you guys have to hit the trainers and the head coaches on as far as any more detail on those guys as health-wise. But he had a good work day the other day, and he'll have another one here in the next couple of days. So we're feeling good where he's at. Keep progressing.
Adeniji has almost exclusively played tackle recently. Do you still want to get a look at him at guard, or do you view him more as a tackle?
Yeah, right now he needs to get more time on task. He had a short week and had to play in the game because of Deontay's injury. So now we're just giving him some more opportunities to hone that craft. But he's a guy like everybody. You got to have multiple positions. So he played mainly guard last year. He's been tackle in the past year. He's got to be able to swing inside and out. That's his value to the team. That's what his role is going to be.
Big to see little scraps like late in drills after practice when everybody's sweating, everybody's tired and agitated. It looked like Spence and maybe Cochran got into it a little bit. Do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, that tells me guys are competing. The guys care. That's what O-line, D-line do. They bang on each other all day. Get towards the end of camp. They're tired of banging on each other for a few weeks, and they get agitated, and they're salty. They're competitors, and shit happens. It's just being able to be mentally tough and then play the next play and let's go. And they can't let that escalate and be a distraction. I mean, that's been going on for, what, 80 years, 90 years in the NFL, so.
Big picture, are you on target? You behind? You ahead? What do you see? The whole O-line group.
I mean, we're always in the mindset of behind with a sense of urgency, always trying to pick up the pace, get better, improve with it, and work with a sense of urgency. That's kind of always been my MO, so that's the way I kind of view it.
What have you thought about Trey Hill's camp and first preseason game?
I thought he's doing a lot of good things, and he's another guy that's competing for that left guard spot. He's been valuable for us at center, and he's starting to get some more guard reps. But he's done a nice job. He's grown a lot as a player, and he's right there in the mix with anyone else at that left guard spot.
What do you like about his game?
I like that he's physical. He's done a better job mentally, running his group at center position. He's done a nice job on his protection counters, being proactive as opposed to reactive. He's shown to have good anchor. He's shown good physical strike and movement in the run game. He's done a lot of good things. I've liked where he's grown as a player. He's continued to do that.
It comes down, Coach, it comes down to this competition at left guard. It comes down to games, right? I mean, it comes down to the Giants and it comes down to the Rams, right?
No, I disagree with that. I mean, every day they're competing. So they're going against good players here at the Bengals, too. So everything's being evaluated. Everything's going to be in consideration on who's going to eventually win that job.
And like today is just one day in that whole formula.
One day. I don't know how many days are left. What is it, today the 15th? I don't know when the camp ends, but we got that many days.
Is today Monday?
Competition. I'm not quite sure. But
On draft night, you talked about accountability, Cordell's mindset, all of those things that you evaluated during the pre-draft process. Has he delivered in those areas?
Yeah, he's hard on himself, and like I said, he's a rookie. He's growing. He's learning. It's a big step to go from a smaller school in the NFL. I've lived it myself, and he's a much better player and much farther along. So, but this is a man's game, a man's league, and so. But he's done a nice job. He's a professional. He's shown he's got plenty of ability and strength to match with these guys at this level. He's just sharpening that sword and fine-tuning his skill sets.
Have you confirmed your evaluation that he has a little you-know-what in the back of his neck?
Oh, he definitely has shit in his neck. I'll say it for you.
Thanks, Frank.
You bet.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
You too.